Welcome back to our prison series. We are on episode 36, and today we are going to be talking about one of our notorious prisoners, and his name is Nelson Mandela. Okay, so this is what he said. He was like, as I walked out the door towards the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. That's great advice. He said in a few days after his release from jail. That's what he had said. So in 1994, South African President Nelson Mandela revisited his prison cell on the Robben Island where he had spent 18 of his 27 years in prison. So then this is what he said. So Nelson Mandela was a leading member of the African National Congress, which opposed South Africa's apartheid regime. The ANC fought a system and institutionalized racial segregation and discrimination enforced by the white minority government. Mandela was arrested in 1962 and sentenced to life in prison. In 1964, for his leadership in the struggle against apartheid, specifically for his involvement in an uprising in Rivonia, a suburb of Johannesburg, an important event in the fight for democracy. So it says Mandela spent 18 of his 27 years in prison on Robben Island. During his time there, he was confined to a small cell without a bed or plumbing, forced to do hard labor in a lime quarry, and allowed just one visitor a year for 30 minutes. Doesn't that sound really sad? And now would be a good time to like the video, to subscribe. Do you guys have any questions? And you guys told me that you're enjoying hearing about the prison system because it's just something that's so unknown. Okay, so he was also subjected to demeaning treatment by prison wards. Despite the harsh conditions, Mandela and other political prisoners used their time on Robben Island to further their education and teach younger activists. The prison became known as the University of Robben Island because so many inmates spent their time engaged in intellectual debate and study. Mandela remained resolute during his incarceration, becoming an international symbol of resistance to, South Africa. He was finally released from prison in 1990. Amid escalating domestic and international pressure and the subsequent weakening of the apartheid government, he led negotiations to dismantle apartheid and establish multiracial elections in 1994, in which he led the ANC to victory and became South Africa's first black president. Robben Island has since become a symbol of the triumph and the human spirit over adversity. Visitors can tour the prison and see Nelson Mandela's cell, which has been left much as it was when he was incarcerated there. Isn't this really, really crazy, you all, about this whole prison thing? If any of you out there are able to watch from being locked up, let me know that too in the comments. Or if you're getting ready to go and head off to prison, we would all like to know that too. So please like, share, and subscribe.